Now we'll create a radial duplication of our objects in Maya and Houdini, and we will make it procedurally. What it means that we can change an ingoing object. So let's create a new sphere in Houdini, create a new scene in Maya. Let's create a cube or a box. Go inside the node. Let's go inside the box. Let's create copy and transform node. Connect it to the box. And make the total number 15. And rotate 548 degrees. And now we need to change pivot translate in X. Alt F, frame all the objects. We can change the scale of our cube or our box. Just change it slightly. Let's go to Maya and create a cube. Well, in Maya we need to create mesh, create mesh network, options dialog box, and set the type of mesh radial. So select our mesh in the outliner, and Control A, go to attributes editor, go to mesh distribute tab, set the radial axis type to ZX. So now we need to change the scale. So we need to change the total number of our copies or number of points and change it to 15. Let's make the radius maybe like 30. And again we need to change the scale, select our cube and scale it. And press F to frame it all. And select our mesh and press F to see our cubes. We need to change the cube scale slightly more. So make it similar to Houdini. So now we have approximately the same results. Okay, let's just create another copy and transform node in Houdini. Connect to the copy one node. Make total number 4. And translate Y. Make 1.5 probably. So we can change our total number to 4 or 5, it really doesn't matter. Well, in Maya, go to mesh editor. In here in mesh editor, so we see this small sign, plus sign. So we click on this sign and select replicator node. In the parameters, we change replicants to 4, make our replicants 4, change our Z position to 0, change offset position Y to 10, and offset position 0, offset position Z to 0. Well, approximately 10. So again, we have our windows side by side. Having them looking similar. Well, in Houdini we create another copy and transform node. Connect to the previous node, copy to node, make total number 4, and rotation we will set to, in Y we will set it to 85, or sorry, we need to rotate in X, not in Y, and make it, let's make it, so I guess we need to translate our pivot translate in X. Oh, sorry, we need to change in Y. So let's change pivot translate in Y. We need to change the total number to 5 and rotate in X 72. So 72 multiplied by 5 will be 360. We need to change our pivot translate slightly. So -6, I guess, will be a good result. So let's go to our right viewport. So we will see our boxes, but duplicated. And set perspective view again. Well, in Maya it will be a little bit more complicated. So let's go to the outliner. So in mesh editor we add another replicator node and make number of replicants 4, offset position Z 0, change it to 0. Select replicator 1, mesh replicator 1, and change rotate replicant Z to 720 and rotate around Y 90 degrees and make offset 1. Now we have the same result in Maya, and in Maya and Houdini we have the same results. Alright, just look similar, make it. So now we can change the bunch of parameters in Maya and Houdini. Like, for example, we can change the number of points it corresponds corresponds to total number. Also, we can animate all the parameters here. Let's change angle. And in Houdini, we can change rotate X. So select our copy 3 node, the last node, and change in copy 1. Let's change the number of copies, the total number. The total number is number of copies or number of points in Maya. So we can change an ingoing object here. So we create a sphere. I connect our sphere to copy 1 node, so automatically our box will be disconnected. While in Maya, we can change an ingoing object as well, create a sphere, select mesh in the outliner. So we need to go to, select repro mesh, go to mesh repro tab, and middle drag and drop our sphere to the repro objects field and change the order and make our sphere on the top, move our sphere to the top. So now we can change the scale of our sphere. So now we have the same results in Maya and Houdini. So here we have the results. Well, of course, in Maya, it's not totally procedural, but at least we can find workarounds. We can change the scale of our spheres and to make it looking more similar to Houdini's.